Deci going to be going with his Robin, definitely performing very well today.
But we are looking at a little... Okay. Wait, okay. Scared me for a second. I'm like, he's going Little Mac?
Yeah, it's just the last character that was on there. They actually shouldn't even have gotten up at all.
Yeah. And it seems that JR won this one for the rock, paper, scissors.
Yeah, 2-1-2, or 1-2-1 stage counter picks, or striking systems. So we'll see what stage they want to go to. It'll probably end up being Town and City or Smashville or Battlefield, but Battlefield, I can just name them all and get right, but Battlefield is the idea of choice. This stage does benefit Zero Suit Samus a little bit harder than it does Robin. Robin doesn't get quite the advantage off of triple platforms that Zero Suit Samus can off of her up airs and grab combos.
But knowing Deci's playstyle, he can probably get around it with using his incredibly smart playstyle.
Yes, very true. It really comes down to how he wants to avoid these Nair follow-ups from JR, and these up air strings as well. Good up smash from JR. That does a decent amount of damage.
Like here we're having a pristine example of combos versus fundamentals. So we're going to see Deci going for all these item traps and everything, and going for
projectile spamming, really.
And projectile spamming.
I mean, that's this character, but that's the thing. You have zoning characters, you got rushdown characters. Zero Suit Samus is a little bit balanced in between.
Yeah. Ooh, that's fantastic.
With amazing recovery as well.
So who has a better bear, Zero Suit or Levin?
Robin does. Robin's bear is immediately powerful. It has crazy knockback. That isn't to say that Zero Suit Samus can't kill. I think that Robin's is just a little bit better.
Oh, yeah.
Arc Thunder is jumped over, slightly dodging that attack. Probably could have gotten a kill, too.
No follow-up?
No follow-up. Might have gone for up B. Does not want to risk missing, which could have actually gotten him killed, too.
No. See, he has enough air momentum to be able to come back on.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, 11 attacks are very powerful. Decides to cover the jump option. Throws the Arc Thunder above.
I'm loving these Zairs.
Oh, wow. Nice feint. Decides to fake the kick at the end and instead wait till it's over. And then Deci following up with his own down throw to up air. That is a guaranteed combo at certain percentages. You know, most Robins have to figure out the percentages based on their own rage, but at this point in time, that was very easy to know because he had none. So there's a good threshold where that'll obviously kill at all times. Good stuff to Deci for being able to pull it off.
Going more for the favor of the flame finish.
Yeah, flame finish is probably safer in this situation. It has a slightly larger hitbox. Whoa. But JR getting the spike hitbox, taking down Deci.
Sakurai, please nerf.
It's really hard for Robin to deal with attacks coming from above that are that fast, since up air can take a little time to start up. It's a somewhat fast move, but JR had the quickness of the back throw into down B.
And as there are no meteor cancels in this game, it's pretty much guaranteed.
Yeah, you're dead. You're dead. With a really bad second jump and a kind of really bad up B, Robin's going to die in that situation.
I was always joking with my friends when Smash 4 came out first on the 3DS, saying that this doesn't feel like a new Smash game. It feels like a remake of Smash 64.
Might be. All right, Corrin is the counter pick option for Deci. We'll see how it plays out against JR's Zero Suit Samus going to Smashville.
This seems like a smarter pick considering the character because it's really hard to zone when you have someone rushing you down, getting in your face.
And to be fair, Robin doesn't have the best options up like in front of him, whereas Corrin has a little bit better
options in front of him.
has better ones. I'm not going to say the best. Let's be real here. Yeah. But Corrin is definitely going to be a little bit easier for this matchup right now.
Oh yeah, that was interesting.
Good Nair, tries to follow up with fair instead. You know, Corrin really does represent a lot of Fire Emblem, especially having a lot of moves that resemble both Ike and Marth in this matchup.
Oh, yeah.
As well as Robin having his own projectile and gets the last hit, but not enough damage on it to really get anything off of it.
So, I find it funny how, like, they gave Corrin,
Wow! Gets it again off of Nair. Down B into the spike hitbox. JR is on point with this right now and feeling himself.
We got to name that. It's happened too many times on stream. We need to name that.
We'll just call it the JR at this time.
Let's do it.
For the time being, we can come up with names later, and we'll TM something eventually. But JR has a good lead now. He's building some extra credit. Deci's got to find a good punish option for some of these things that JR is pulling off.
Impaled. That looks so brutal.
Yeah, like Dragon's Lunge is a fantastic move that can come out almost immediately, 4 frames at the shortest.
Ooh, that is insane.
You can also feint it and not go for the lunge at all. Forward smash at the ledge. Oh, tried to bait with it a counter. Does not get it, though. You know, JR is not really one of those guys who goes for grabs, so that wasn't the worst option. And up air is really strong. That was about 120.
136. That was lovely.
Very low rage as well on Corrin.
I think he had pretty much none because, I mean, he was under the hundreds. So.
Yeah. Almost got it again. This time turn around the other way. Realized he probably wouldn't get it to work out. You know, JR going for all of these up smashes actually kind of will deter Deci from probably using down air. He's certainly getting on point with this stuff right now. Another Dragon's Lunge is able to find that follow-up.
Yeah, I think Deci is going to start wanting to do more nairs instead as a falling option, or a falling up air.
Nice, just out of range for the bite from Dragon's Fang. Forward smash to the side, tried to get that get up. Corrin's forward smash is relatively safe at that range just because it's so tough to make up the distance.
Couldn't Deci angle that downward and get him at the ledge? Because he did run out of invincibility at the time.
Oh, he definitely could have. I think he might have been a little misspaced, so he might have tried to find the roll option or maybe the get up option. It's just a little bit misspaced in that situation, I feel.
So I heard, and I've kind of experimented a little bit. In this game, when you're on the ledge and you get back on stage, there's a 2-frame window where you're vulnerable.
Yes.
So
if you get up and hold shield, you will be vulnerable for 2 frames.
So even if he did roll, he had the ability to do so.
Yes. Dragon's Fang gets dodged. Deci trying to find this kill confirm now. He has made up the percentage difference, finding his way back into this game to seal up game 2, but Dragon's Lunge is blocked.
Wait,
Oh, that was really nice by JR, jumping over the Dragon's Fang and getting that hit.
Really quick, you might want to fix the stream because it says that Deci won the last one.
Oh, you're right. My bad. That is true.
I just saw it out of the corner of my eye.
No, that's good. At least you saw it. I didn't. JR did win that first game. We'll fix that right now.
Playing a little bit more footsies in this stage. Both characters have rage and they're on their last stock, so anything goes.
Any strong hit is going to finish this up, really. Any paralyzer attack from JR or follow-up up airs from his grabs or nair follow-up from Deci can lead into up air where he's going to want that kill.
And any up air by Corrin.
Oh, that was called swinging for the fences. JR going for that up beat, figuring that he might roll behind him. Just misses out on it.
This is fantastic battle we're seeing. Pretty even compared to like last games. We had some fantastic players, but they weren't quite even with each other. And this is, I love it when 2 characters of even skill level go at each other because it's like a chess match. You don't know what they're going to do next. And
really, he just kind of threw his king out there, though, and got killed by the queen, I suppose, if you want to call it like that.
True.
But that was a very good punish by Deci to find that up air afterwards.
And this is a best of 5, so we're going to be seeing a lot of Fire Emblem and Metroid.
We also might see JR go Cloud if the situation calls for it.
Ooh, sword battles.
Finds that down throw grab, does not get fair follow-up, though, and gets the down air into Dragon's Lunge follow-up.
Is that guaranteed?
No, it is not.
Okay.
It either involves a light character getting popped upwards or a missed tech on the ground. But it is very fast and hard to block sometimes. There's another Dragon's Lunge. The dog actually brings him up and saves him. Pretty interesting idea. Down throw into up airs. Finds more up air and a back air follow-up.
So I'm kind of curious if it was due to a nerf or if he just chooses not to do something in his playstyle. I've noticed that Corrin has an up B that on the ground is actually similar to Roy's where you can kill with it. Is he just choosing not to do so?
It's not a very strong option.
Did they nerf it?
No, it's not nerfed. It's just slow.
Oh, okay.
It also doesn't have invincibility on startup or any super armor like Roy's does.
Oh, really?
So it's one of those moves where if you whiff it, you're just going to die.
All right.
So that's why you wouldn't go for it in that situation. You would either use it for just recovering purposes. Dragon's Fang deciding to space with that. Gets a nair on landing. There we go. Finds that Dragon's Lunge follow-up off of the Dragon Shot. That is a very solid true combo that can happen at certain percents.
That was beautiful.
It's also very strong, too, if you get that tipper.
Oh, yeah.
Footstool, no follow-up, though. Pretty hard to follow up after that. Doesn't actually want to go for up-tilt follow-ups. You can get an up-tilt after that flip kick.
He could have done an up-tilt out of that Dragon's Lunge, couldn't he?
Yes, he could have.
And I believe an air.
I think he wanted more positioning in that situation.
All right.
Good down air from Deci. He's starting to run away with this now. Only 102 and starting to build upwards of 50% on JR. Double fair, looking like Marth from other games.
Oh, yeah. Or Sheik.
Yeah, true. But Sheik would get like 5 of them at once. Good Dragon's Lunge. Clips him on the ledge. Game 2 to Deci. He's looking to take this now. Feeling way better than those previous games.
Oh, yeah. Lots of people will joke around and they complain about why Marth and other characters like Corrin have a tipper, but when you think about it in actual sword fighting, it makes sense.
It's where it's going to stab you the most.
Unlike Roy. I love Roy to death, but you hit someone with a sword from the hilt, they're going to be like, ow.
And we do see JR switching over to Cloud as what we kind of thought would happen if he got bopped a little hard there, and that was definitely the case in that last match. Thinking about triple platforms, it decides to go for it on Dreamland 64.
Dreamland's platforms are spaced differently from Battlefield, correctly? He's taking a drink of water.
Yeah, I got to calm my nerves a little bit.
Yeah.
JR finding a good cross slash there, building upwards of 50% now. Nair as well. Dragon Lunge is blocked. Still no follow-up, though.
Ooh. Oh, I think that was a misinput.
JR doing much better now in neutral.
Oh, yes.
This was one of the things we had a problem with that last matchup with Zero Suit. Decides to blow the limit cross slash. Does not find a target, however.
I was surprised there's no follow-up after that fair.
It's pretty tough sometimes if you have bad positioning on it.
Although he did get that grab, but he went for it.
Oh, that was a really hard situation to get away from. Can he get back? He does. He actually recovers earlier on and is able to roll into the midsection of the forward smash there and not take the brunt of the hit.
Which
JR trying to get limit, does so. Oh my goodness, does the same thing again. Missed Nair into cross slash is not baited on, and Deci downward angle forward smash. Yeah, he's very good on that.
I think Marth's been replaced.
Oh yeah, he definitely has. Marth has nothing on Corrin.
I'm wondering why he's opting for the down throw though, because the down throw has more knockback than the up throw, doesn't it? At low percentages.
For which one?
For Corrin.
It depends. He probably doesn't want to stale his kill throw.
All right.
Oh no, that was so close to working out, but it's so hard to get on Corrin for that up B. Dragon's Ascent has a great hitbox on it.
That was an excellent example of WeTech those.
JR with limit now. Let's see how he decides to use it. Gets hit by forward smash from Deci. Can he make it back? Might have to burn limit, and he does. Gets pineappled, and that will be it. Deci moves on.
And it seems JR has fallen.
And the dragon is out. Let's get that
the bounty hunter, not the dragon.
Yeah, let's get that player cam up. Good stuff to Deci there. That was very solid work. Pretty much got around all of Cloud's strong hits.
Fantastic spacing. Like, I'm surprised. I picked up Corrin for a little bit, and I was like, how do you play this character?
A little weird.